Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Today we are going to see third unit, prose lesson, name Empowered Women Navigating the World. So here in this lesson we have two parts especially. The first part is the women team had been going navigating a thing, and they will be coming back and they successfully done their course, and interview been taken by, because they had succeeded in a successful way. So they have been interviewed by the great personalities, and the lesson has two parts. First part is about the explanation how they were going and what all the things have been taken place, and after their success they have been given so many interviews. Each person, 6 of them were there, and 6 of them were questioned and they were just giving the answers. So the lesson content two part. One is explanation, the other one is interview. You know what is interview? Interview means if you were successful, you will be asked so many questions and you will be answering. So suppose Modi ji is coming, means we will be having an interview, and it will be thing, or any great personalities, they have succeeded in their successful way, their goal, achieved their goal or something, then they will be given interview. They will be asked so many questions how they were successful in their part, and they will be explaining, and that explanation is called as interview. They will be giving answers for that, and that will be helpful to the other people, for the public and for others. So that is the thing, and this lesson has two parts. First part is prose and the other part is an interview. So we will go for this. You can see here 6 women, and this lesson is about these 6 women had travelled along, navigated in a sailboat, and with all the day. See, for one day's travelling will become tired, but the 6 ladies, what they have done, they are as a team, as a group, they travel all over in a sailboat for 254 days. And this had been a challenge to the Indian Army and Navy, and that had been successfully they completed for the Indian Navy. So that's why the empowerment, how women must be, so that boldly and facing all the danger and other things. So for that reason this lesson had been given. As school going children, you need courage, and you have to face the world, and you have to successful in your goal, whatever the terms and conditions or whatever the situation you were undergoing, you must go for that, and you have to be a successful person. So this all will help you to go and understand the lesson. So we will go and see what is the next thing. So here Navika Sagar Parikaram is the name of expedition for circumnavigation of the goal on Insa Tarani by Indian Navy women naval officers. So these had been given a name. What is the name? Navika Sagar Paramkra is the name of the expedition for circumnavigation. What is circumnavigation? Circumnavigation is nothing but to travel all the way around something, especially in earth. So you can travel all over the earth by air or by train or by boat or by ship, like that. So navy means it is sailing in something, and all over the world if you sail in the earth and go around, and you will be just making a thing. So that is called circumnavigate. And the 6 members, all women team, 6 of them were women team, and you know that if a work is given to you, you will be just go, 6 of you, 6 girls, if I am calling and giving you a work, you go to the 2nd floor and get some books from there. And if there is no teamwork among your 6, there will be a lot of problem, you know. Then one will be saying that why I will go this way. The other one will be giving a suggestion, no, the other way will go, and there will be a fight in between. And 2 of you will be talking that this team is not good, so this team. So there will be a separation. So 6 of them joining together, being a team. So you will be learning a team spirit in this. See, traveling 254 days is not an easy work. They have to undergo so many things, storm, and there will be a food problem, everything they will be facing, and with all the thing, they will be just not with a grumble or not with anything. As a teamwork, they were understanding themselves, and they were just understanding the situation and managing the situation. So many things are there. It is not an easy thing. So they were undergone such a travel, and they were just sharing their experience in this lesson. So who are these 6 women? So you can see the 6 women. They are Lieutenant Commander Vertika Joshi, Pratibha Jamuna, and Aishwarya Bhupati, and P. Swati, Vijayadevi, and Payal Gupta. So these 6 women were there here, you have seen. They travel all around, and they were just giving an interview. You can see in this thing. So we will go for the next. Women plays a vital role in the development of a family. She plays the role of a daughter, mother, wife, sister, grandmother. She loves and cares for her family. There is famous saying that if you educate a man, you educate an individual. If you educate a woman, you educate the family. So here it is very clear that in your own family, you can see your grandmother as a woman, your mother as a woman, your sister as a woman, and wife, and mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, and so many were there as a women, and they were doing their part in their role in the family, and each of them is taking care of their family. So if we are been educating one person, only that individual male is educated means only that male is benefited. If a female is educated, the whole family is educated, so they will be just educated. In this lesson, you know, empowerment is a word. You know what is empowerment? Empowerment means women excelling in many fields, overcoming many hurdles. So how women empowerment means they will be just not given respect, they are being ill-treated, and even now sometimes there will be a child marriage. You know, in this world so many harmful harassment had been taken place for the women. So those things are the things you know. And in that all situation, when a woman comes out and undergoes so many problems, so that is called empowerment. And in all that situation, they were able to be courageful, and they were sacrificing their life, and they are doing a successful, and they are just achieving some goal, that is known as empowerment. And as these women being empowered, you know that those days only male will be allowed, as you know, Kalpana Chawla, she is also a woman. In those days, male only will be sent to the astronaut like that. But she fought with her father, and she had not hate, and she just made everything, and she was just giving asking a support from her brother, and made as a challenge, and she survived in this world, and she been a successful astronaut, and at last she died. So like that women are there, so many are there, and they have been successful in their profession. We can take doctors, engineers, and other things, and even auto drivers are there. You know that auto drivers only male will be there, but now you can see even women are driving there. When they are not educated also, or educated also, or uneducated also, they will be just driving something, and they will be supporting their family. So that shows that women must be empowered in all the fields, and there must be a successful one. And you know that Mother Teresa, you know about her service, and so many, Jhansi Rani who fought, and women we can name, so many are there. Okay. See, this lesson is a prose lesson, a big one. So I made 4 parts for you. First part we will have, and we will have other continuation in the next of the class. First part. Gone are the days where women in India remained indoors unless permitted to go out with an escort. Conditions today have changed thanks to all those women who fought for their freedom and set a good example for others. The real power of women, though realized earlier, is currently being projected to the world by the advancement of the technology and media. So here the first stanza says, go on their days. So what days are gone? In olden days, women will be married very early. Child marriage will be taking place. And after marriage, they will be suffering in their family. And after husband dies, male will be just marrying, but women will be a widow, and even so many rites and customs of our tradition is there, and they have to undergo, and so many things were there, and they have to follow those things and all. But nowadays are not like, nowadays going a woman, sending a woman alone is also is not a safety. So they will be just given some comfort, or protector will be going with, whether a father will be taking or brother will be taking or some relatives, or a girl, when a girl child is going out, somebody, mother or somebody will be taking care of the child, or a female when they go, a male will be accompanying and saving there. So nowadays days also is not good, but even with that situation, so here he says days have been gone, those days have been gone, women have kicked out and they have come out with their freedom, and they were being a successful person in this world. So that had been given, and the real power of the women, though realized earlier, is currently being projected. So olden days also, we cannot say that in olden days they were not people. Jhansi Rani was there, and so many women were there fighting against the Britisher and all. So courageous persons were there, but there were no media. But nowadays media is there, so it is very helpful, whatever, wherever they are successful, it had been given, and it had been successfully given, and it is known to all the world. Women occupy almost all the major positions in the society. Currently, women's accomplishments are tremendous in many fields. One such achievement is the all-women India Navy crew, who circumnavigated the world for 254 days. It is not 2 days, 5 days or 6 days. It is 254 days, all alone in a sailboat called INSV Tharani. Okay. What is this INS Tharani? So, and sailboat. So they traveled 254 days in that sailboat. Just think over, in a small sailboat with advanced thing, they were just traveling, and their travel was very clear, and they were traveling all over the place, and they can communicate all other places also. The boat been specially made. So first there were 4 Indian Navy ship, sailboat was like that. The Indian Navy has so far launched 4 sailing vehicles capable of open ocean development. This had been made for open ocean development, and there were made 4. First one is Tarangini, and Sudarshini second one, and third Magadhi, and then Tarani. So in this 4th Tarani only the 6 women society had travelled, and how many days they were travelling? They were travelling for 254 days. And when they had started, you know that it is February 17th February, 18th February 2017, 18th February 2017 they started, and this ended on 21st May 2018. You just think over how many days they were just travelling. They were travelling for 254 days all alone. Only that 6 women were sailing in the sailboat called NS Tharani. You know, Tharani is a temple name. They get Tara Tharani is a temple name in Odisha. They given that name for that sailboat. See, you know that INSV, INSV means stands for Indian Naval Ship Vessel. Tara Tarani is a patron deity for sailors and is worshipped for safety and success at sea. So this Tara Tarani is a patron deity. What is patron deity for a sailors? So you know that when a ships all were just sailing, there will be some problems, and this sailboat will be going all around and they will be helping, and is worshipped for safety and success at sea. So that had been worshipped as a deity for sailors and safety and success at sea. INSV Tharani is the 2nd sailboat of the Indian Navy, the first being the INS Magadhi. It is, you know that it is a 55-foot sailing vessel. So it has 55 feet sailing vessel built indigenously in India by MS Aquarius Shipyard Private Limited located in Goa. After undergoing extensive sea trials, she was commissioned to the Indian Navy service on 18 February 2017 and that ended in 21st May 2018. The boat was named after the famous Tara Tarini temple in Ganjam district of Odisha. So, how they are given a name? There was a temple named Tara Tarini and in Ganjam district of Odisha and that name had been given. What is the meaning for Tarini? Tarini means boat and Sanskrit it means savior. So, something when it is saved it is called a savior. So, this sailboat is saving so many sailors, those who are having trouble in their sea. So, where this is named as savior in Sanskrit. INS Tarini has advanced ray marine navigation chute and an array of satellite communication system for perfect navigation anywhere in the world. So, what do you mean by ray marine? So, it was well equipped, very advantageous and satellite equipped and it can go for anywhere the communication all over the world they will be having a communication and with that communication with the help of the sailboat they will be calling help from the other countries and they will be helping the ship or anything those who are in trouble in the sea. So, Tarini has advanced ray marine navigation and an array. What do you mean by array? Array is a collective noun. It means that group, a lot of satellite communication system for perfect navigation anywhere in the world. So, this ship sailboat will be just having a connection in such that they can contact any of the nation and they can give a call means they will be coming and helping the troubled person in the ship. So, that was very helpful for the thing. The first Indian solo circumnavigation. So, this is a team. First they were having a first Indian solo circumnavigator was underwent by Captain Dilip Donde and after them they are followed. First was taken by Captain Dilip Donde from August 19, 2009 to May 19, 2020 on abroad another Indian built vessel INS Mahadi. The first Indian non-stop solo circumnavigation was undertaken by Captain Commander Abhilash Tomi and November 1st 2012 to March 31st to 2013. So, they were the two person who inspired by the 6 person and they were just followed and they were guided. Here the Captain Dilip Donde was just guiding them and they were just making it. Okay, question for the day. So, you were learning so many things. So, this is a question for you. What does INSV stands for? Yeah, you are giving a right answer. When was INS Tarini commissioned to Indian Navy service? Yeah, right, it is the right answer. Who is Tara Tarini? After whom was the sailboat named? So, you will be children, you listen. So, the next part also you can read and keep and we will continue in the second part and you will be writing these 3 questions in your classwork as a assignment and you will be writing 3 notes. Thank you children, we will meet in the next class in the second part.